The heart of Christ is not only the heart of man, but in it also it has the tenderness and gentleness of women. Jesus was not a man in the rigid sense, but as the Son of Man, the entire head of humanity. A quote by A.B. Simpson. Within the church community, women can sometimes be invisible. When you look on TV in most churches, you see a male preacher and male ministers and deacons sitting amongst him in the pulpit. But the women need a voice too. They need a way to communicate their ideas, to voice their opinions. And the best way for this communication to flourish and succeed is within the women's ministry. The women's ministry exists to serve, to teach, not only women, but everyone in the community. I am a woman who was a part of the women's ministry at my church, and I've seen the importance of the women's ministry. I've seen what they can do through communication and what they can accomplish. Today, I would like to discuss the importance of the women's ministry and what they do through communication, and how through communication they meet human needs, they nurture citizens and church members, and they help spread the Christian gospel. Let us look at the needs the women's ministries meet. They help close the gap between the church and the neighborhood. The neighborhood sometimes feel that the church is flourishing, but they forget that they need to give back to the community. And the women's ministry, they want the people of the neighborhood to understand and know that as God's people, they are here to help and serve. The women's ministry to help those in need. They feed the homeless. During the holidays in the church's kitchen, they cook hot meals for the homeless so that they have a hot meal. They set up food baskets where around Thanksgiving they might give away turkey with some non-perishable foods and goods, or around Christmas time a ham for those in need so that they can have a decent meal, because they shouldn't be deprived of that because they don't have any money. The women's ministry helps set up clothing drives. They ask people to donate gently used or new jackets so they can give to the homeless so they're not cold during the winter season. They set up back to school drives to give away to the community for the kids less fortunate. They give them new book bags, new shoes, new clothes, notebooks, pencils and pens, crayons. They assist the homeless and those in need in finding houses. They team up with different charities so that they can find these people homes. Because of communication with the people of the neighborhood, they know their concerns and what is burdening them and can act accordingly. Now that you see what the women's ministry does to help the community, let's see what they do to help the women. They start support groups. They have support groups for single mothers because it does take a village to raise a child. They want those who have had children out of wedlock or young to know that they're not frowned upon in the church community because of those things. They want them to know that they understand that being a single mother is the hardest job, and you need help sometimes to get you through it on how to raise your child, and they're there to do that. Women's ministry has support groups for women battling depression and women battling addictions. They want them to know that they will be there through all of their trials and tribulations, and when they feel that they can't take it no more, they will be the ones to give them that little push to let them know that, you have somebody you can lean on and who will help you get through these hard times. They want to see each other flourish and grow through whatever they're going through. Now that we know how, through communication, the women's ministry helps the women, let's see how they help to spread the gospel. They spread the Christian gospel through evangelism. They've developed groups that speak to seekers as well as believers. They develop forums and conferences, and they develop groups that discuss the needs and hurts of women. In these conferences, they have women from all over come and meet and voice their opinions and their concerns and how they feel that they should go about certain problems to help women succeed in life. They are able to intertwine ideas and teach each other how they can help their own community. This is all through communication. We understand that in church that sometimes women can be invisible, but that doesn't mean that they don't need a voice. The women's ministry helps to give women a voice to communicate their opinions, burdens, and problems. And with this communication of their problems and burdens and opinions, they are able to find solutions. They can strengthen the links between the church and the women and the church and the neighborhood. Women's ministry does not exist just to help and empower women, but also to help and empower the entire community. And they do this through communication. Communication is the reason they are able to find solutions to different problems. I have seen firsthand what the women's ministry can do, and I understand the importance of it. Women's ministry they don't throw God at anyone. They want them to know that whatever you believe, we're still helping. We're still here to help and to nurture and to lend a helping hand and to be the shoulder you can lean on when you are going through things.